All right, what's good with y'all, man? It's TC back with another video. I got a good one for y'all today, and I really want us to just really, if you haven't paid attention to no videos I did in the past, bro, I really want y'all to pay attention to this video and realize what women say will always contradict other women's actions. I think in this society, what people need to do is when they make blatant statements about how their race, or not how their race, how their gender acts, they need to say, I'm speaking for myself. Because when you speak for all people, you always gonna make yourself look like bozo drip. But I don't want to waste too much more of y'all time. Welcome back, obviously, to my supporters. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, comment, subscribe. Really share, because we want to hit 10K subs. That's the goal. You know what I'm saying? Keep sharing, keep liking, keep, you know what I'm saying, commenting, interacting, engaging in the comments. That is the goal. And we're going to hit it. So we about to get into it.
Man, some men gonna set out and one day they gonna get married, but they never will know that they married the girl that ran through the whole football team because she can't even tell you. She can't tell you her real fantasy. She can't tell you she want to fuck two niggas. She can't tell you she want to fuck. So,
Bruh, is this something we like? Is this what we supposed to be striving to want? You know what I'm saying? Is this what we supposed to strive to want? No, bro. We do not want a girl who done ran through the whole football team. Look at his girl just nodding. Yes, yes. We don't want a girl who society getting sad, bro. We do not want to marry a woman who wants two meats inside of her at one time. You can save that for your and she just sitting there like, yes, yes, confirming that she can't only be sexually stimulated by him. And he's okay with that. No, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing, because whether you marry a woman or not, even if she hasn't ran through the whole football team, she has fantasies. But some things are better left unsaid. Just like a woman don't want to hear how many women, when you married to a woman, she don't want to hear how many women you want to mess with. Why?
at the same time, yeah, she can't. If she can't talk to you, if she can't talk to you like that, you're gonna die without even never knowing who you married for real, man. Come
I'm cool. I don't even want to know the bitch. If she gotta go, if she gotta tell me, I don't even want to know the bitch. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to know the bitch for real.
That's true. That's the truth. She gotta be able to tell you anything,
You
dog.
don't fuck with me after this, but what's new? The reason why women aren't rushing to the altar anymore is not because city girls are up by 10 or people just want to be outside. It's because of how embarrassing y'all make marriage look. There's more married men in my DMs than single men. What was
She got them motherfuckers out today, don't she? Hey, they know how to goddamn market themselves appropriately now.
the point? What was the point? For better or for worse means you get sick, baby, I got you. You lose your leg, honey, I got you.
Remember, she said that. For better or for worse means you get sick, I got you. Remember that.
You lost your job. Well, baby, you provided for this family for so long. Sit back, take a break, baby. I got it. Not you making a conscious decision to go fuck Felicia down the street. I didn't sign up
I'm gonna say my comments fast.
for that. Now, before y'all attack me about what the hell I know about for better or for worse, I filed for divorce a couple years ago, and my life would have never looked the way that it looked now had I kept that ring. Marriage means nothing if you're disrespected and neglected.
What did she just say? Before y'all ask what I know about for better or for worse, I filed for divorce.
Marriage means nothing if you're hated, berated, or degraded. It just doesn't. I'll be the first to say that it is a piece of paper if the person you're committed to is not committed to you. So if you feel like these modern women need to go back to being wives, we will once you start respecting yours. But until then, we're going to be outside.
I ain't gonna lie, she'll definitely get crushed, but nothing further. Remarks complete. Hey, but real talk, remember that she said that all women, you know, honor their marriage vows for better or for worse. Mind you, she just remember that. Through sickness and health.
How old are
are you?
31.
And your ex-husband did what?
He's a doctor. He's a psychiatrist.
And how long ago were you married?
Up until 3 years ago.
And how much older was your husband than you?
We'll say 35 years.
So he's 53.
Currently, yes.
Why'd y'all divorce?
My husband got sick with cancer, and that changed him, and it changed the dynamics of our marriage.
Is he in remission?
Yes, he is.
One thing y'all need to understand, and I swear to God, like once you really understand how these women work outside of just sex, right? They only around you when you winning. A lot of women will leave you when you down, and when you down and out, it's over with for you. Women want the winners. They want the guys at the finish line. If I'm lying, I'm flying.
And who filed for divorce?
I did.
Why?
He became mentally, emotionally, and financially abusive.
He took care of you just fine up until he got sick.
Correct.
And then when he was fighting for his life, you became a snowflake. Did you have to work when you were married?
No, but I
No,
chose
you didn't have
to.
to. No. You chose, but you didn't pay no real bills. You didn't have no skill. Knock it off. I'm gonna be honest, man. This is a whole mess. Even the way you're talking, it just sounds like, ugh. How tall are you?
I'm 5'4",
How much do you weigh?
180.
Goodbye.
Hey, real talk, outside of jokes, bro, that's messed up, man. Because listen, man, hey, this is why I keep reiterating, like I'm glad this soft guy era is taking effect, because look, life is hard on men as it is, and these women was only making it worse with all their demands, and now men are fighting back. And you never know, this could be a man who is, constantly taking women on dates, which I tell y'all don't do unless you hit already, because it's pointless. She's trying to figure out if she likes you, and you're really into her, spending money. You're investing in something that you don't know if you're going to get a good return on investment. If you're a businessman, that's not a smart move. But you know what I'm saying? Back to what I was saying, the guy who actually is dating women and, thinking courting women is the right thing to do, bro. All these expectations, man, you'll be done went broke living up to these modern women expectations. And at some point, man, you need to fight back. You know what I'm saying? Just for your mental health, man, for real.
No, but when I was in the hospital, it made me get really closer to my daughter because my wife left me when I was in the hospital too. So
That's crazy.
Yes.
I don't. How does that even happen?
We 2 for 2 now, bro. Wife left cancer. Wife left heart attack. Bro, you can't make this up with modern women. You really can't make this up. And then they'll, like, at this point, either we just have to admit there's bad people on both sides, or women need to just stop trying to throw a rock and hide their hand. And then when men go online and when men go online with stories like this about women, women don't need to counteract and say, it's not all women, it's just the women you choose, because at this point, it's literally all women. Women come together for BS. BS. Women don't even like each other. But to leave a man after he have a heart attack, leave him in the hospital. What, like, does that incentivize any man watching this video to get married? Probably not. Because it shows you 2 out of, not every video we seen in here was BS. You got the guy say, your woman not going to tell you the whole football team ran through it and met it out. The woman shaking her head in agreement. The woman, her husband had cancer. She left. The other woman talking when she say, women stick for better or for worse, but all men do is cheat with Felicia down the street. Now the heart attack, she slid on him. What do men get out of the equation? Do we really have somebody who's going to stick with us for life through sickness and health? I don't know if y'all seen a viral video of, a black woman was getting married and she was saying her vows to her husband, and the church thought it was funny when they went into the vows for richer or for poorer. She didn't even want to say poorer. The church thought that was funny. That was not funny at all. Because they talk about these white men. You think she would have got up there and said and joked like that in front of the white family? Probably not.
Happened.
I guess when it says to death do us part, she's a go-getter. She don't like to procrastinate, so she was out.
That's terrible. How long were you guys married?
2 years. 2 years.
Yeah, that was pretty recent.
Yeah.
That's cold-blooded.
I guess when it said I was in ICU, she was like, I'll see you later. So she was out of there.
I don't like that.
But it's
Mind you, he's a comedian, so he gonna make a joke of the situation, but that's not funny at all. You get what I'm saying? Because there's men out here who he's a comedian. He's a successful comedian. It's men out here who is in situations like that, and you had wits end with life. You don't know if you're gonna make it or not. You just had a heart attack, and then for somebody to show their true colors like that, you know what I'm saying? And women love to talk about how men cheat, but realistically, who she will only leave if she has something set up. Because what else would incentivize a woman to leave her husband at his lowest? Nothing.
It's okay, but you know what it does? It lets you know that certain people can't handle things, and certain people are supposed to be with you for certain parts of your life. And I realized that it was hard to cope with, because honestly, when I was sitting there and I went from just regular hospital bed to CCU and had the nonstop doctors about me, I really thought it was over. And if it wasn't for all the fans and even every single person calling me and wishing me well wishes, I was like, you know what? I'm meant to get out of this bed. I have more of my life to live. It's not over. Hey. I just wanted to let you know that I will not.
Imagine you right here in this position. Your wife leave you in this time. Left him while he was in the hospital. Slump. Slumpty Dumpty. Slump Cam.
We making it to do a Apollo show. I'm in the hospital and I'm going to postpone it for a later date. Thank you for everybody that bought a ticket. But I promise you, as soon as I get better, I get out of here, we're gonna have a great show.
Man, that joint even hard to watch. My boy going through it.
Thank y'all for all the support.
And I ain't gonna lie, this right here, man, I'm gonna leave it right here. This just go to show you how evil women can be, and why it is more like it should be more understanding why men don't want to get married. And it's some men, like even me, like I still do, but now let me not say I believe in marriage. I believe in the business part of marriage in ways, because there's some parts of the business of marriage that can put you ahead in life. We'll take a deeper dive into that in another video, but there's some parts in the business aspect of marriage. Do I believe in love? I believe a woman can put on a show for a good amount of time. I believe you can have good sex with a woman for a good amount of time. Do I believe a woman can stay in your life full time? I'm not sure about that. And everybody asks, who hurt you? You want to know? Actually, I know who hurt me now. It's social media, because nobody in my life has actually hurt me. It's just the things that I see on social media. That's who hurt me. So, fellas, if you're watching this and a woman asks you, who hurt you? Next time, say, social media hurt me. I've seen enough. Nobody has to physically or come into my life to hurt me for me to understand how women are moving in this generation. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all, being a man is the hardest job in life that you ever are going to have. And I meant that. You know what I'm saying? It's two sides to everything. You know, obviously this man luckily survived to tell his story, but what do you think would have happened with his money had his wife knew he was finna die? Or from what he said, she didn't even know if he was gonna make it regardless. So she was trying to divorce him while he was in the hospital, G. If that don't tell you to pick your partner wisely, there ain't no hope for you in this world. If that don't tell you stop going for only looks and you need to really go for somebody's character, I'm always say, I'm not telling you to get nobody ugly. Get somebody who's gonna satisfy you physically. But bro, the bigger picture is always which woman is gonna be best suitable to raise your kids. And she was not. This is embarrassing. This is super embarrassing. And it's a lot of times where it's only so much that a man could take. And I'm not saying be tender by any means, but at some point, like he could have easily got up out the hospital. Like, I had a heart attack, so you was using me for 2 years, and you plan on leaving me up the strap. But let me know what y'all think, man. Jump in the comments. Let me know. I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. Look, I'm always saying it, man. I appreciate my supporters. Make sure y'all continue to like, share, comment, subscribe, share my video, get it out to other people, share with your friends, family. Do what you got to do. Like I said, we're gonna continue to grow. We're gonna continue to grind. You know what I'm saying? My biggest message from this video is be cognizant of the people that you keep around you, and that's all people. You know, whether it be friends, family, relationships, girlfriend, wife, you know, never fall into the societal norms when it comes to how women gaslight men into marriage. Oh, if you know about 6 months, marry me, and if you can't marry me in 6 months, a man knows. A man doesn't know in 6 months, because I'm gonna tell you one thing: you can get to know somebody for 6 months, and that be a completely different person in 2 years. They was married for 2 years. He probably followed the 6 month y'all. Now look, she was a completely different person. When he was getting to know her in that 6 months, do you think he would have ever, it would have ever crossed his mind, if I had a heart attack right now, this woman to leave me? You know what I'm saying? So anything that women tell you to do, definitely don't do it. And don't fall into your grandma, your auntie, your mama's societal norms. Think for yourself as a man, because at the end of the day, you're going to die alone in that box. And this situation right here proved it. If he would have, you know what I'm saying, passed away at this time, he would have went in that box alone, no support. Wife probably wouldn't even showed up to the funeral due to how she did him, and the family wouldn't know. But we gone. You're going to listen to me one day. Don't wait till I got gray hair to understand TC got some knowledge, but we gone.